Dear family members, first off, let's talk about what we mean by family in this video. Family means different things for different people. It can be your parents, siblings, other relatives, a caregiver, people you choose to call your family, caring adults in your life. Really, it's any of the people you love and care about, and the people who make you feel accepted and that you belong.
Family to me means my parents, my friends, and any other adults in my life that I feel close to.
Family to me means someone who's there to support, give you guidance. It doesn't even have to be blood. It just has to be someone who genuinely cares about how you feel.
Sometimes it can be pretty difficult to define who is family to you. There are a whole bunch of different meanings for family, but if you are adopted like me, it can be difficult who you want to consider your family, but it definitely is all up to you. But it is also okay to, still talk to your birth family and your adoptive family and consider them both family, because family is not just the blood relatives that, have given birth to you.
There are a few things we've learned ourselves about how our families can be good supports for us. If you love someone with FASD, here's some things to keep in mind.
The advice that I have for parents and caregivers is that even though you as parents and caregivers can be educated and know everything about FASD, still sometimes you don't understand, and that's completely fine because it's a hard thing to understand. Just keep trying and don't give up on your kid, and eventually they will be okay.
So what I wish family and friends knew was how FASD brain works, so that they have a better understanding that they could give me the support that I need to help me in my daily life.
Another tip is to have patience. We might all do things in different ways and we might not always agree, but in the end, we'll be okay as long as you have patience.
I understand the need for patience and co-regulation because I need that from people as well.
We may need your help sometimes explaining FASD and how it impacts us, especially to people who are new in our lives. It can feel overwhelming to have to explain it over and over again. Having someone to advocate for us is a really big deal. It's okay to ask for help from family and friends, and to tell someone that things aren't working for you. If you don't bring it up, then nothing can change. It's not a weakness to ask for help or to make you look uncool.
So I have support workers that are there to help me with my appointments, explaining things that I don't understand, helping me go groceries, and helping me with my daily tasks.
It is okay to need help, especially since living with FASD does require some extra help, and that is totally okay. And even though sometimes it might feel like you're asking for a little too much, it's important to not feel guilty because they really are there to be with you every step of the way in your life, and just to remember that your need for help is valid, and to never let anyone else tell you that you're asking for too much.
Child is feeling stressed out, they might just want to be left alone, and I'm not good at talking about my feelings and just want to listen to music by myself or play the guitar because those are my coping strategies for when I'm stressed out. I don't want to be badgered about how I'm feeling or scolded about something bad I did. I just want to be left alone. Most people would feel the same way when they're stressed out.
When I'm having a bad day, going to a safe place, reading a book, listening to music, and word puzzles are all things that help me to refocus.
Sometimes I lie because that's the first thing that pops out of my head. It's just an instinct. It's just like my mom will ask me, "Oh, did you do this?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, I didn't." And so if I'm being dishonest, just tell me. And then I can be more honest in my life and we can move on.
My family supports and comforts me by showing me they love me, showing me they're listening, and making sure I feel heard even if they can't do what I'm asking for.
So something that my friends and family are really, really good at when I'm struggling is when I have a bad day, they're there to help me go through it, being a good listener, being nice and calm and patient, and just being really supportive to me.
Becoming an adult doesn't happen overnight, and you're trying to figure a lot out. It's okay if it feels overwhelming sometimes. You're not alone. Our best advice to you is to find the people who care about you and accept you exactly as you are. Until next time.